Good evening, guys. My name is Tommy, and welcome to Northern Ear Reactions. How are you? I hope you're all okay. Tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different to what we normally do on Metal Weekend, and we're going to listen to a band called Cattle Decapitation, which sounds lovely. But I think this is probably the heaviest metal song that we've had on the channel. But it's been a while. I am thinking to myself, I have become more accustomed to metal, growl, heavier sounds. Maybe it won't be as harsh this time. We're about to find out. Now, it was suggested in the Discord that I listen to Monolith of Inhumanity, but when I've just checked that out on YouTube, it's a full album and I haven't got time to listen to a full album. So I've pretty much just Googled best Cattle Decapitation songs. And this one came right up at the top of the list. I don't know whether it's because it's got the most views or the most up likes. It might not even be the best Cattle Decap song. I'm just telling you what came up at the top of the search results when I put that in Google. The song that we're going to be listening to is called One Day Closer to the End of the World, I think it's called. One Day Closer to the End of the World. Yeah, so I don't know what to expect. Well, I've kind of got an idea of what to expect. I don't know whether that's just me being a bit naive. I'm anticipating there's going to be some really harsh vocals to the point where I'm probably not even going to be able to recognise the lyrics. So I think this song is going to be more of an appreciation of the music and the feel of the song. And if I catch any lyrics, then that's a bonus. Anyway, let's just jump in. This is Cattle Decapitation. One Day Closer to the Edge of the World. I'm ready. Let's go. Cattle Decapitation. One day closer to the end of the world. I said that I was a little bit more accustomed to harsh vocals and heavier sound, but I don't think I'm there yet. That was a hard listen. That was a hard listen, and I don't know whether it's just because I feel quite detached from the music because I don't know what they're saying. So I'm gonna bring up the lyrics and let's just see. Before I talk about the lyrics, let me just try and pick out some bits that I liked musically. I think if I understood the words, I could appreciate the vocal. That really long, deep, guttural vocal that we heard was great. And you had that kind of secondary harsh vocal, but that was more of a like a, I don't know how to describe it, a bit more, I don't know, high pitched, gargoyle esque, if you can imagine what a gargoyle might sound like. Let me know if there's a word for that kind of higher pitched, harsh vocal. But I liked how they complemented each other. They actually sounded quite good together. And I'm about to take a look at lyrics. I don't know whether it's coming from two perspectives or whether it's two different stories, or I'm just wondering whether there's a reason why they've used two different vocals. Is it because the lyrics call for that, or is it just audibly it's just a nice little break for the ears to hear something else? Kick drum. How does he do it that fast? I know that he'll have two pedals, but even still, how? What I did quite like about the song is there wasn't any super fast shredding solos or like really, really fast, hectic riffs. It was all quite slow. It was all quite rhythmical, driven, that kind of slow and steady. It was all about the mood that the song was creating, which I liked. I liked that. But I know that a lot of people tell me don't bother with the lyrics. You concentrate too much on the lyrics. But for me, if I don't know what the song is about, it's like buying a guitar with no strings, or it's like buying a telly with no plug on the end. It's you need both of them for me to fully appreciate a song. So I'm going to take a look at the lyrics and let me see if I can figure out what the song is about.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it sounds like the song is about, in my head I'm picturing this like post-apocalyptic world, facing the fact that there's nothing left on Earth for them to survive. He asks a question about what we've done to the world, so he's saying that this post-apocalyptic world is our own doing. And there's an obsession with death. He says, all hail mortem, which I think is death. All hail silence, all hail death. Where have you been? Where have you been all our lives? Where has death been all our lives? That's actually quite an interesting lyric because they're a juxtaposition to each other. They're a contradiction. It makes you think, where has death been all our lives? There was another nice lyric towards the end, pale horses' reins pulling on our heartstrings. And it got me wondering what the pale horse is. I know that a white horse is sometimes depicting of death, the afterlife kind of thing, spirits. So is that what he means? Does he mean that the pale horse, that imagery that pale horse provides, is making people want to go to the other side? If it is, and that's a really nice lyric, because again, you've got that imagery of the reins literally pulling on the heartstrings. And obviously, reins are strings attached to a horse that you'd pull on. So it's a nice lyric. It's an interesting lyric. But yeah, I like those lyrics. I just wish I could hear them in the song. Well, I say that actually, but there's probably an argument to say it's fine how they're sung at the minute, because once you understand what they're saying and you hear them sing it again, you get a greater appreciation, and you probably be able to actually hear the lyrics a little bit more once you know what they're saying. So yeah, okay. I think if I was to listen to one of these songs again, I'd probably go in with lyrics first, like I did with the Mars Volta songs a couple of weeks ago. Go in with the lyrics first, um, sit on them for a few hours, try to make sense of them, kind of mentally prepare myself for what the song might be about, and then I think I might get a greater appreciation for how the song sounds once I know what the song is about. But yeah, okay, that was Cattle Decapitation, One Day Closer to the End of the World. If you're new here and you've just stumbled across this video because you're a Cattle Decap fan, then welcome. Get in the comment section, suggest what song you think I need to listen to next by this band. And yeah, if you did like the video, then make sure you click the like button. Let YouTube know that it needs to push the video out to as many people as it can. And consider subscribing. We've got absolutely tons of metal on the channel. It's not all as heavy as this. But if you're into metal, then take a look around and hopefully you will subscribe. And I'm not here tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to have a day off. And I'll be back on Sunday for some more reactions. Might even do a live stream on Sunday. Until then, guys, have a good night. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.